Assalamu alaikum. Dear student, as we discussed in our earlier class, general communication principles are the problem we face in communications, are the general problem that we face in communication. Now we are going to discuss lecture 2 of chapter number 4, business writing principle. These principles are very important from examination point of view. So we can say that discuss 9 Cs of communication in detail. Now we're going to start. Why we call 9 Cs? Because all letters start with the C. C for correctness, C for conciseness, number 3 C for clarity, number 4 C for completeness, start with the C. Concreteness, start with the C. Consideration, start with the C. Courtesy, confidence, conversational tone. 9 Cs of communication that we are going to discuss one by one. Now we start with the first, correctness. So to be correct in communication, we should follow following principle. We will discuss one by one. Now use the correct level of language. How we can use correct level of language? Proper punctuation, grammar, syntax, order of sentence, put the right word in the right place. That is the correct use of language. Number 2, include fact and figure. Fact and figure means accuracy, relevant point, ethical and logical point. For example, when we add facts and figure, it creates impact in the mind of the receiver. Now what are the fact and figure? I'll give you example. For example, according to the report of the IMF, approximately 50% ratio of illiteracy in Pakistan. Actually, this is a fact and figure, logical fact and figure you might believe. It creates impact in the mind of the receiver. So fact and figure are very important. Change your sentence structure. Like change your sentence structure means it cover all aspects of communication, grammatically, semantically and phonetically. And use proper grammar, punctuation. Like grammar is the structure, basic point of everything. We can say that if you want to improve your writing skill, grammar is very necessary. How grammar is necessary? Because for example, you are saying, you are ugly, you are ugly. Now receiver might take you are ugly means it's a missing point. You are ugly means I am talking about someone. Now grammar is the structure. We can't understand the present, past and future without grammar, without a structure. So this is the basic component of language. Without grammar you can't go. Without grammar you can't create good impact in your writing skill. So number 2 point, conciseness. Conciseness means to precise something, to make it short, logical, understandable and emphatic. Now, you know that business executives are that busy, they don't have time to read the lengthy messages and give the detailed reply of these messages. So they are that busy people. It consumes more time and more money when you are writing lengthy messages, so it wastes your time and money and material. So conciseness is very important, preciseness is very important. 7 or 8 pages you can concise, paraphrase into 1 page. It might be understandable, it create good impact to receiver. Any sort of thing you are writing, inquiry letter, order letter or complaint letter, so it must be concise and precise, it must be understandable. Now avoid hackneyed expression, avoid unnecessary repetition. So these things are very important in conciseness. If you repeat things, it will create bad impact. So avoid unnecessary repetition of the same sentences. It create a bad impact. Now let's move to number 3 point, clarity. Use short familiar words, punctuation, insert table, graph, etc. Now what is clarity? Clarity is language. Clarity in language is very important. Language must be clear and understandable. If you are using visual aid, diagram, chart, so it must be understandable for the receiver. They will give you proper feedback. So if you are receiving 100% feedback, it means you are clear in your communication, you are clear in your writing process, you will get good marks even if you are attempting examination. Now, completeness. Message should be completed, answer all the question, whether you are writing order letter, whether you are replying to order letter, whether you are replying to complaint letter, whether you are replying to inquiry letter, any sale promotional letter. So it must be complete, it must cover all aspect. So it must cover all 5 questions, WH questions, where, why, when, who, why, when, which. So these are the WH questions. Means, for example, if a person is asking regarding order letter, so you must cover all aspect. So reader might be impressed from your answer, from your reply of the order letter. So now we are going to move another point after completeness, concreteness. Concreteness is specific, definite and unambiguous language. Now what is concreteness? Concreteness, unambiguous means clear. Now that is, we are using first word in English that start with the un. For example, we are saying unsuccessful, not successful. But unambiguous, it means clear. Unambiguous means clear. It must be authentic, logic, understandable. It must be concrete. Clear means in even 4 modules like writing, reading, writing, speaking, listening, it covers all aspects. It must be emphatic, clear and understandable with a simple tone. So we can say that this factor is also important in the language, and avoid like the word we can use sometime, some business jargons or slogans that we use, and other few words like few, quick, as soon as. So thinking in advance, these words create, these phrases create bad impact. So don't use these words. Now number 6, consideration. It refers to attitude, human touch and offer service of values. Now consideration means to consider something, to imagine something, get the image of the reader in your mind, like the reader background, reader qualification, the person or receiver qualification, receiver background, receiver families, information. These things are very important. When you visualize the thing, then it will be clear, it will be understandable, and it will be easy for you to create good impact in the mind of the disgruntled customer. The customer not satisfied with you if you are writing any business letter, if you are doing any business. So it must be easy for the receiver as well as sender, and this disgruntled customer might be satisfied from your answer, from your skill. So after that we are going to discuss courtesy. Courtesy means polite way of talking. It will create good impact when you are polite, when you are using simple tone in language. It might be understandable for the receiver. So we can say that it's a condition, courtesy gain, and it's reign everywhere. Means like when you are using polite language, you can win the heart of the people, and it will create a good impact in the mind of the receiver. And when you are using different technique in business, this one is very important, and it's an examination of your mind, of your temper. Courteous, so be courteous. For example, at the time when you lose temper, that we can say that you become discourteous. For example, I am saying if a businessman is expected to receive some amount tomorrow, so it might get late for a few weeks, for a few months or 1 year, so businessman become discourteous. So it is the test of a person, and don't lose temper, and in a panic kind of situation always use simple tone, be polite, and it will create good impact in the mind of the receiver. Now our next point, confidence. Always be confident, straightforward. Whatever you want to say it clearly. It might be understandable for the receiver. Conversational tone. Tone must be natural, comfortable and emphatic. If you are using conversational simple tone, it will create good impact. For example, I am giving you an example. If you are reading thousands of books, your words flow like a river. Your words flow like a river. It means like if you have a good vocab, you are using simple tone, it might be understandable for the reader and it create a good impact. So if you follow these 9 writing principles in your language, it will create good impact and writing will be improved. So that's it from the 9 C's of communication. Now inshallah in our next lecture we will discuss another topic. So our next topic are the business writing principles, 7 business writing principles, how to improve your writing skill. So thank you for listening.